You met them before you recognized them. Ethan often found himself sitting alone late at night, staring out of his apartment window at the city lights below. The world looked alive, busy, connected, but inside he felt quietly empty. Not angry at God, not bitter, just tired. Tired of praying the same prayer. Tired of hoping and wondering if it would ever happen. Lord, am I meant to walk this life alone? Ethan was doing everything right, at least on the outside. He worked hard. He stayed faithful. He avoided relationships that didn't honor God. Yet every time he thought love was finally coming, it slipped away. And slowly, a dangerous thought began to whisper in his mind. Maybe God forgot about you. The silent season. One night after another unanswered prayer, Ethan stopped asking God when. Instead, he asked something different. God, what are you trying to do in me right now? And that's when the silence began to make sense. Because before God introduces the right person, He prepares the heart that will carry them. Ethan didn't realize it yet, but God was healing places he didn't know were broken. Old wounds from rejection, fear of abandonment, the need to be chosen just to feel worthy. God wasn't withholding love. He was protecting it. Just like a farmer prepares the soil before planting the seed, God was breaking hardened places in Ethan's heart so something lasting could grow. Preparation didn't feel like love. It felt like waiting. But waiting was the proof that God cared too much to rush the process. The unexpected crossing. Months later, nothing dramatic happened. No lightning from heaven. No prophetic announcement. Just an ordinary Tuesday. Ethan volunteered at a community outreach he almost skipped that night. That's where he met Claire. No sparks. No instant chemistry. Just conversation that felt peaceful. They didn't exchange numbers right away. They didn't flirt. They simply talked about life, faith, purpose. And then they went their separate ways. Weeks passed. They crossed paths again, this time at church. Then again through mutual friends. What Ethan didn't realize was this. God often introduces your soulmate while you're walking in obedience, not while you're searching for love. Ruth wasn't looking for bows, she was serving faithfully. And Ethan wasn't chasing a relationship, he was chasing God. What looked like coincidence was actually alignment. A love that builds faith. As Ethan and Claire slowly got to know each other, something felt different. Not intense, not rushed. Grounded. They prayed together, they talked about calling, not just feelings. Claire never pulled Ethan away from God, she pulled him closer. And Ethan did the same for her. There was no pressure to compromise, no need to shrink their faith to keep each other. That's how Ethan knew something was different. Because a God-ordained relationship doesn't distract you from your faith, it strengthens it. Love didn't replace God, it reflected Him. They didn't just enjoy each other, they encouraged each other's purpose. Still, Ethan was careful. Feelings can lie, emotions can rush. So he waited for confirmation. And it came quietly. From a pastor who noticed their spiritual maturity, from mentors who sensed peace, not concern, from prayer that brought clarity, not confusion. God never confirmed the relationship with fireworks. He confirmed it with peace. Because what God ordains, He sustains. A word for the waiting heart. Maybe you're listening to this and thinking, I'm still waiting, I'm still healing, I'm still unsure. Let me tell you something gently. God is not delaying your love, He is designing it. You won't have to beg for the right person, you won't have to lose yourself to keep them, you won't have to compromise your faith to feel chosen. The person God has for you will meet you in your purpose, not your panic. And when the moment comes, it won't just feel right. It will be right. Because the author of love never writes incomplete stories. Your story isn't over. In fact, the best chapter may already be in motion.